Okay, thanks for still being there with us. You are welcome. Here with me, we have a regular face in at the press and then Kaftan TV. Our big boss, Mr. Gajio. Welcome to the press.
Habib Gajio.
Habib Gajio, you are welcome, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure having you. I called you and you answered.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure having you today, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Today we will start from firstly the resignation of the defense minister before we go to the northern governors, because that is the major story. What do you think that will contribute to solving security problem, or do you think that President Tinubu is just rejiggling the security architecture in the system?
Well, we are yet to see that the rejiggling of the maybe the security structure or the security architecture. We have not seen that, and there is no any indication of doing that. You see, in this country, things will happen and no explanation. The minister resigned, and they said based on health ground. Yeah. I think health ground will be seen as an excuse, but the former minister was very healthy. You understand? He doesn't
as a former governor, he did his 8-year term, and they saw him fit to bring him to the system again.
We have never had him going to medical
checkups abroad. Yes, that's
or
true.
Something like that. He doesn't have any alignment. Secondly, we had his resignation from the spokesman of the president. By Ananuga, but normally if you want to resign, voluntarily resign, you have to issue a statement and you attach your resignation letter and you submit to the President Commander-in-Chief. So that's what resignation means, but somebody from somewhere, seated somewhere, will announce your resignation. So and will give an excuse from
on behalf of the president. And if you look at the pattern, so if you look at the pattern, the former spokesperson to the president, Ingila Larry, or something, resigned on head ground. Another person recently Ganduje resigned on head ground, and now we are now having the Minister of Defense also resigned on head ground. Is it now a common, common thing of resignation? Everybody on head ground or under President Tinubu's administration? Yes,
because Tinubu administration is on your mandate will stand. So, so anything they said, you have to accept it.
Okay.
But having said that, let me give some historical background so that people will understand how the Ministry of Defense is. When you from 1999, when Obasanjo appointed General T.Y. Anjuma to be the Minister of Defense, yes. We have seen how that thing ended. The same resignation. And who comes from a military background, General T.Y. Anjuma, who is, I think, former Chief of Army Staff, former Chief of Defense Staff, and wanted to restructure the Ministry of Defense. You understand? So that it will not reflect the military government. It should be a civilian government, a democratic government. You understand? Because when military are coming, they dismantle structures. But now that we are in democracy, that ministry need to be restructured and organized, whether bureaucratically, technocratically and civilization of the ministry, because you will not now be having only military head in the ministry, whether serving or retired. You understand? Definitely one will be. So after T.Y. Danjuma, who is a retired general, Obasanjo appointed Rabi Umusa Konkoso, who is also a former governor of Kano State. You understand? Yeah. And who don't have any military background or in any way. You understand? Also, we have seen how he was also removed. Who again? There is a minister of during Buhari. We have seen a retired colonel. I forgot his name. Is it Musani or Amani from Zamfara State also? Okay. Yeah. He also was his resignation says he want to go and contest a governorship. You understand? Yeah. So so many things happen within the ministry. There is no coordination. There is no transparency and accountability in that ministry. The president is the commander-in-chief. The ministers are there, appointed by the minister, appointed a minister to administer
the military.
The ministry. You understand? Most of the activities of the Ministry of Defense has nothing to do with organizing military or sending military towards or fight. You understand?
But what are they supposed to be doing? Who reports to who? Is it the minister reports to the CDS or CDS reports to the minister?
No, they don't report to each other. So the CDS report to the commander-in-chief. The service chiefs, they report to the commander-in-chief, while the minister...
So what is now the linkage
between the minister of defense is to administer and coordinate the ministry for the president. You understand? Like their budget, you understand? Like their spending, you understand? Something like their activities, like training, exercises
of the ministry
of the ministry. You understand?
So, are you not saying? Sorry, sir. Are you not saying that they don't have any say in the coordinations of the military, as well, the navy, the army, the air force?
The service chiefs are in charge, and the command come from direct to the commander-in-chief, who is happen to be the president. You understand? They are just like I said, to administer and supervise the ministry.
That means the ministry is of no use.
No, it has a use. You understand? For example, like procurement of
military
arms,
equipment
and military equipment.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
It has to go through the Ministry for Procurement and maybe defense in the National Assembly and so on, because the military cannot do it because they are not they were not trained to administer. You understand? So definitely civilians will do it. So that is why sometimes we have a retired general, sometimes we have a civilian, a politician to head the ministry.
Now,
you understand?
Last question on this. Between the retired military personnel and civilian politicians. Who do you think should manage this Ministry of Defense? Is it to have effective control of the security architecture so that is it the military or the civilian, the politicians?
Both of them, they are capable, you understand. For example, when you give a state minister to a politician, you can now give the substantive minister to a retired personnel, you understand? Whether from Air Force, Navy, Army, Police, DSS, and so on, you understand? Yeah. You can give them for strategic engagement, you understand, with the military is quite important to that, you understand. But it has, anybody can be a minister of defense. I think during Shagari, his minister of defense was a civilian.
I think under Jonathan,
something Wada. Even under
Jonathan,
under Jonathan,
a lawyer.
A lawyer, sure. Before Ali Gusau
took over. Yes.
You understand? So that's how it is. But the coincidence of releasing the statement by Bayo Ananuga that says
something is fishy.
It looked fishy. And at the same hour, the president is having a meeting and discussion with the former CDS General Christopher Musa. There is no doubt that if you want to appoint Christopher Musa, I think will be good, and Nigerian will be at least comfortable with.
Are we expecting something like Colin Powell in General Musa?
Yes, for sure. To me, General Christopher Musa is not just an ordinary military guy. He's a super military man that they're supposed to appoint. They're supposed to give him the national security advisor. You understand? Not
the Minister of Defense.
Not Minister of Defense.
We will come to that when the announcement is made. These are just the speculations.
And you know, Minister of Defense, now he will become a politician under the ministry. But when he is at the security, national security advisor, I think he will have more responsibility and engagement as a retired general. So it will go a long way in improving, because in the history of Nigeria, I think from 1999, after General Njouma, I have not seen a general in Nigeria that stood against the government and told the government the truth and said, you, the politicians, are the problem of the security. You, the politicians, have refused to release the funds. You, the politicians, have refused to secure the borders. You understand? It's not the role of the military to secure the border, but our borders are porous. He said the military are overwhelmed. They are overstretched. We are in every state in Nigeria, 36 states. You understand? So we are overstretched and we have short of manpower. He keeps saying it. He said the funding is not tallying with the war of insurgency we are fighting in Nigeria. And he has said so many things. He defended the military against human rights activists who are saying that the military are abusing civilians, more especially the women. You understand? So is one of he defended it in the international media like BBC, Al Jazeera.
But that is his constituency, so definitely.
And many of them. No, that is the responsibility of the politicians to go and defend that. You understand? Like the Ministry of Defense. But because they are They don't know the workings of or the administrative working of the ministry. So he has to take charge. If you notice, anytime Christopher Musa will speak to media, you will see anger in his face. You understand? And the language, the words that are coming from his mouth are strong ones. You understand? I think he engaged the international human rights and Amnesty International. He engaged them perfectly. He handled them perfectly. You understand? And that's what is one of the reasons why he was having issues with foreign powers. You understand? International communities, or whatever we call them, because I have not seen anything about international community or foreign powers. We don't believe in it. Let us protect ourselves. Let us work and secure our land, our borders. You understand? Than listening to these people of you are violating human rights, you are violating human rights, while
people are dying.
A terrorist is killing people in mass, and they are not violating human rights. It's you that try to defend the civilians, you understand, are violating human rights. So it's quite, and there is one stand-up that he had with the international organization, all these NGOs that was importing
small arms,
relief materials, while under was arms and so on. And you said you cannot search. He said it's not under our law. We must search you. It took almost 1 week that stand up, and that is why America doesn't like him. And it's so unfortunate that the president removed him, and now he realized that the man is a strong man, he's a good man, because when he left, the insecurity escalated, where we've seen the kidnapping of so many girls in school in different states that shocked the whole world, and the governors have to close down over 600 boarding school in 7 states, 8 states, including Gombe. It was a dangerous move. So we need those girls back in school. So if Christopher Musa is going to do the job, let him do the job.
Okay, now if he's going to link in that story now with the Northern State governors coming together now to say, come, Northern State is in a mess. Let's put our house together. So I think one newspaper say one region will collapse if, with dash. Is there possibility of Northern region collapsing if action is not taken by the governors?
Yes, for sure. In fact, not even will collapse. It has already collapsed.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, because the economy of the northern Nigeria is now down. The standard of living is now down. Health and education is down. Agriculture is down. And so many things, and those are the things that the northerners rely on.
Now,
you understand? Farming, education, health, and businesses. So, without security, nothing will go on. And look at the security situation. I think it's over 12 years to
almost 15 years to 17 years now that we've been having such a problem. And they said they want to contribute 228 billion, I think, monthly from both the state and the local government. Remember that we've had trust funds in the past in Nigeria.
In 19 states.
In 19 states, yes. In 19 states, 200, that is huge.
I think they are joking.
Wow. How? Don't you think that they can do that? Because 1 billion from each state, that is 19 billion already. And then local governments.
You see, the hypocrisy of northern governors, I think it has reached a level of overbearing. How much are they collecting security vote?
Yeah.
There is one state in the south of one governor tenure collected over 228 billion naira.
A security vote or allocation?
As a security vote.
Wow.
So what are we talking? And that state is in the south, very close to us here. I don't want to mention the governor, but it's Edo State.
Wow. 200.
Because of few kidnappings that happen now in Edo State, now they are asking question. You understand? So that's how they found out that social money has went down the drain.
But in the past, I've not seen serious kidnapping in Edo State that the state will be having 200 and something billion naira as a security vote.
No, Edo State was a former troubled state, but
yes,
it was
after a while
stabilized,
yes.
And now this few months or this year, I think there is a pocket of kidnappings here and there in Edo State. So people are complaining, and they now found out this is the type of money that is going to security vote.
So are you not saying that now northern governors should ask for more?
I think they should look for trillion naira.
Wow.
If they are serious. Do you know 19 states are bigger states?
Yeah.
They are not small states.
Yeah, I agree.
They have a landmass. From one state to another, you have to travel like over 100 kilometers. In one state,
no, Niger State
inside a state, without going out of the borders of the state, you will travel for over 100 or 200 kilometers. So if you want to connect from state to state, it's going to take you like 300, 400, 500 kilometers. So that is why I said the money is nothing.
They are contributing
they should look for. Look, let me tell Nigerians what they don't understand with these governors. You see, the 19 state governors have the responsibility to protect the 19 states in Nigeria.
But they don't control police. They
now,
don't control army.
It's not controlling police. You understand? For example, now, let me give you a short and brief example that Nigerian will understand. This kidnapping of last month started from Kebbi State. Kebbi State has a border with Niger State. Kebbi State has a border with Sokoto, Zamfara, and Kebbi State has a border with Niger and Kwara.
Even Benin
and Niger State has a border with Kwara. Niger State has a border with Zamfara and Katsina. So now take that as an example. If these governors will come together and coordinate their security, tell me from where this bandit or terrorist will have a way to pass. Or even if they sneak and pass and they kidnap those girls, from where are they escaping? The governors will now secure their borders. From where you are coming, they were seeing you. They will take you out. You understand? But They are not doing it. They are doing it their own separate way. Even their own separate way is not perfect. But like you say that they are not, they don't have security control of
army and police.
You see, it's a lie. It's a lie. We have Nigerian police in every local government. There is a divisional police officers. There is a division of police. There is a command of DSS, state and local government. We have outposts in some wards in northern Nigeria, and we have border Nigerian police border control and border troopers. You understand? In the Nigerian police, and they are in state. We have we have CID, state CID. We have X squad. We have CP monitoring. We have all this thing, all this unit of Nigerian police and DSS are there. The military are also there. You understand? They have their base in those states. So how can you say you are not you don't have control of the security agencies as a chief executive of your state? What are you waiting for? You are executive. The president is executive. You are elected. He is elected. So you are telling us the president commander-in-chief doesn't care about the security of your state. So that means you too, you will allow the criminals to.
But oftentimes we hear that they don't command them. If they give control, there will be order from Abuja that say don't.
Who order from Abuja? Christopher Musa came out and told us that there is no order. Anywhere you see a criminal having a gun, before he attack you, take him out. He said, defend yourself. And he told his soldiers that don't wait for our orders anywhere, whether from Abuja, whether from anywhere in the part of Nigeria. Do your job. That is why you are assigned there. That is why I say there is a lot of hypocrisy with these northern governors. This small money, 228 billion, what is it going to do? 19 states. Look at Benue, Plateau, Taraba,
Kogi,
Southern Kaduna. You understand? Are all in one place. They share borders.
Yes.
And these bandits and criminals are moving freely, and nothing concerns governor, unless when somebody attacking in media or anywhere, he went and said or accused him of that, then he will now start exercising his own chief security officer of his state. What a tragedy.
Is there something that the northern governors?
So if you take northeast also, they all share borders. They can protect their borders. So if 19 states are coming together to protect those borders and enhance trade and businesses, you understand, and enhance education and healthcare, science and technology, and agriculture and movement of goods freely without any hindrance or any multiple taxation, the North will be good. The North will the prosperity of the North will come back. You understand? The glory of the North will still come back. But honestly, as they are doing their separate ways, is only when they meet in Kaduna for this kind of meeting, because the southern governors have done it. Had it been the southern governors did not do it, maybe the northern governor wouldn't have done it. So the sincerity purpose in this their meeting is questionable, according to me.
It's questionable. Now, there is also something I noted in few states in the south, Lagos, River State, for example. I noticed that they invest a lot in their own police in their state. Do you think that the northern governor, apart from demanding for state police, that they should also buy vehicles, drones for the state command in there to enhance security in their states? Like you just mentioned right away that Kogi, Benue, Niger, Southern Kaduna, with that, and you also mentioned of Niger, Kwara, and Kebbi State. If those states can come together and say, let's have joint patrol or joint network, and they invest heavily, you buy them vehicles, you train them. I remember during Ameji's, when Amechi was governor in River State, he paid for training for police. Delta did it, Lagos State did it. Do you think that that should be another thing that the northern governors should also do in their state to enhance security?
Well, they need to do it, but because they are greedy and selfish, they will not do it, because the last vehicle donated by the Nigerian police, it was Dangote that donated those Peugeots, and up till today, some of them are still running around. If you notice, our patrol vans are no longer new; they are second hand. Hilux, and we have seen the new Land Rover, the old Land Rover, the Sahara Land Rover has now reintroduced back, because they are easy to maintain and they are easy to repair even on the road than the Japanese Hilux. You understand? So we have not seen northern governors taking any measures or taking responsibility of providing those Land Rovers. You understand? You know, you remember those Land Rovers?
Yes, Land Rovers, very strong,
very
with
strong.
metal.
Yes, and
usually use it for campaign.
Even the driver can repair it.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. So it's easy to maintain, it's easy to.
But will such a Land Rover have that kind of speed in case they are in pursuit of a criminal?
It's not about the speed, it's about the information and where you will cut and block them.
Okay.
You understand? Those Land Rovers, they don't need to follow a tie road. You understand? Like Hilux.
All terrain.
They are vulnerable to Sahara terrains. You understand? Forex, and they can enter anywhere. And police has troopers. They have bikers. You understand? So what are they stopping them? The governors are not mobilizing them. You understand? If the federal government did its part, then the state government should do their part, and the local government should do also their part.
So are you not saying that with these 200?
It's a collective responsibility. Let me tell you what happened in one of the northern states, in Jigawa State, when Sule Lamido was a governor. He now called a security meeting. He called it Jigawa Assembly. You understand? He said, what are the problems? They mentioned so many problems, but herders and farmers clash at that time was the hot spot, the hot bed in Jigawa State. But unfortunately, he now came up with a plan, with a blueprint, and he assigned responsibility to some, and he created a foreign a grazing reserve, and there are rugas and so on, and farmers, he now gave them their own and said, no, from today the law is will start from today. If you encroach to the land, you will pay, and you will go imprisonment for life, or while if a herder also encroach to the farmer land and destroy his product, he will pay and he will go to prison for life. So everybody was now scared. He now used the security vote. You understand? He opened it to the local government and the security chiefs and village heads. So the local government took responsibility of fueling the patrol vehicles. You understand? Every 2 days, those patrol vehicles in that local government will go to a filling station and have a full tank and will obtain a receipt. You understand? So the patrol was so huge, like, and there is a communication gadget that he also introduced. So if you see anything, you call your village head, the local government chairman or your councillor will call the divisional police officer. Immediately he will communicate them in less than 10 to 15, 20 minutes, no matter how distant it is. Police will arrive and curtail or dismantle that insecurity or alert they got. And if foreign headers are coming, you understand, so they gave him the Fulanis that are in Jigawa, the headers are in Jigawa, they will now communicate with the divisional police officer, and so on. The divisional police officer will communicate to the governor, to the commissioner of police, and the commissioner of police will communicate to the governor, and another mobilization will come in. So that's how he ended farmers' headers clash, and today Jigawa state is peaceful. And who succeeded him was the same Badaru Abubakar, the former Minister of Defense that resigned. And when he finished his tenure, the Umaru Damodi also took over. You understand? And he continued with it. So you see a continuity in the process of security. And that is why today Jigawa state is one of the most peaceful states, whether in the northern Nigeria or in Nigeria at large.
So why can't the northern governor use that model in other states? That
is why I said they are selfish and greedy. They are playing politics with the security, and this money they are saying 1 billion. I think I said it, and I will continue saying it. There is no sincerity in it. They need to raise $1 billion or over $1 billion to secure the north, because it's going to cost a lot of money. So they don't need to bring 1 billion from state government coppers, you understand, or local government coppers.
So we are going to get that
from the security vote.
Okay.
Why are they? What are they using it for? If you ask a typical Nigerian, what are they using it for? There is absence of governance everywhere. You go to a divisional police headquarters, a local government, you cannot find 10 police officers because they don't have mobilization. Some are trekking, some are using bicycle, some who are opportune will use motorcycle. You understand? Maybe it's only the DPO will have a tattered car we used to call jalopy. You understand? So, or in Hausa they say gura gura. There is no tire, there is no this, maybe 4 liter, 5 liter to reach its destination. And so they need to mobilize them. They need to provide security equipment. They need to provide vehicles, security information, and intelligence is key. You understand? They need to invest in those areas. You understand? and let them clean their police. If you see a policeman, you know he's a policeman. You understand? Like in my state, if you see a mobile police officer, you see him gallantly with everything, with walkie-talkie, with his handset. You understand? In case of emergency, you understand? And you see him with his gun and everything kitted. You understand? And very clean. You would think he is working in the villa or he's with one VIP. No, he's a patrol officer.
Wow. Now,
that's how it's supposed to be.
Now, because of want of time, sir, I want us to touch on the mining. They are demanding federal government to stop mining activities for 6 months. Do you think this can also help?
Yeah, they need to stop illegal mining because those miners are illegal miners. You understand? It's quite long when we had the federal government has issued a mining license where during General Muhammadu Buhari's time, it was suspended 2 times. You understand? So this one is also the same. The Land Use Act of the Land Use Act
1978.
Yes, the land domicile in local government and state. You understand? Yeah. So governors can request that. But if you look at from the concurrent list, those who are issuing
licenses,
the license are federal government. Yeah. You understand? So and it's so unfortunate. We don't used to hear again from how much do we realize from mining?
We started that early time of this administration. But for a while now, we've not been hearing again.
The last one we had was $20,000 from
yes, Alake or
from Alake. Yes, so how can a $20,000 will be realized from mining in Nigeria? So definitely there is so many issues with mining. That is why I say those who are mining are illegal miners. So the governors are right on track. It need to be suspended. You understand? An investigation should be launched. Who are illegal miners that are using arms?
Do you think that they don't have that data? You know, because if you go to the South, you will hear naval officers going into illegal refineries. They will bomb, cut away. Don't you think that Nigerian army too, because it's on land now, should also do that with illegal miners? You don't need to inform, you don't need to investigate. Once you're illegal miner, you're illegal miner. Let them go into action.
Yes, that's what I said. I said they are right on that, but they need to push them away and investigate who are those illegal miners, because an illegal miner will not just come and bring his arms and his boys and his thugs and his workers to just start mining. Somebody must have permitted him to do that. So that investigation is very important, and that investigation will lead you to the sponsors of this insecurity in Nigeria, because they are mining gold, they are mining lithium, they are mining so many things in Nigeria that was not recorded as a revenue in Nigeria. So we need to know that I think that one they got it right. You understand?
How about the issue of state police? Do you think that they got it right with that?
Yes, they also got it right, but it has advantage and disadvantage. The governors will one day want to use the state police against their enemies or perceived enemies or opposition or any other group of people, or even tribal, the majority tribe in that locality will now control the state police against the minority. These are the fears, and the way Amana, what they call the state INEC was handled, you understand, shows that there's every indication state police will also fall that. You see, when they were saying they want to remove autonomy,
local
government autonomy. At that time, we said no. It's going to bring our local government back. We will lack so many things. You understand? When the funds are with state governors, these state governors are most of them are, is it evil or devils? I don't know what to call them. You understand? In their offices. So it's dangerous to hand over those funds to state governors as joint account. And today, look at what they have done to the local government. Up till today, the Supreme Court has wanted to correct it, and they have corrected it by law, but it is still not working. So that's what the fear of the people. But at least something has to be done. You understand? You have to start from somewhere so that you will get to somewhere. So to me, state police is good if it's being utilized and where the funds are coming. If the funds will come from the federal corpus, like direct...
I don't think it's going to come from...
no, there must be a budget of that.
It's a deduction from at source, maybe from allocation.
First line charge. You understand? You don't need to give governors the money of state police. You understand? The state government will be a contributory body, like a counter funding. You understand? From the federal and the state. You understand? So nobody will manipulate them. Nobody will hijack them. You understand?
Because now, don't you think the president too says,
as you don't pay me, you don't control.
If there is counterpart funding from the federal, don't you think the federal government too will still also have control, a little bit of control over the same state police that they are agitating for?
No, they wouldn't have, because the structure will be designed to work, not to fail. You understand?
Yes,
so we have to be very positive. And if you remember Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a governor then, he also propagate for state police, and he created rapid response, if you remember, in Lagos then. So it's one of those. And another issue, one of the controversial issues, unfortunately, the president who appointed the Minister of Defense was a former governor. Appointed a former governor.
As Minister of Defense.
As Minister of Defense. And the same former governor who is more healthier than the president.
Speculation. Speculation.
No, okay. Let me put it. Let me say allegedly.
Allegedly.
You understand? Because Badaru Abubakar is more healthier than the president, and he resigned
on health ground.
So I think it should be applied to
the president. Let's leave it at that. You didn't say so. Neither, don't quote me. And that's how we are going to wrap it up today on the today's edition. Thanks for watching us. We hope tomorrow you will also join us. Thank you, Mr. Gajio, for joining us this morning.
You are welcome.
Yeah, we hope to see you next again.
Inshallah.
Do have a lovely day, our viewers.